Hello everyone and welcome back to another mission playthrough of Gotham City Chronicles. We are doing To Sink a City again, like discussed last time, hopefully getting everything as close to perfect as possible. But with a change, not using Rebirth Batman, not using Red Hood, instead using basic Batman and also Nightwing, two other choices of characters that you can use for this mission, although Batman hasn't been correctly placed yet. There he is there. He's supposed to be there. The reason he wasn't is because when my dog jumps up on the chair, her tail has a habit of wafting whatever's on this edge of the table. So it was for Batman's own protection, I assure you. Catwoman hasn't changed, because the only options for the first mission is either this Catwoman or Long Halloween Catwoman. This Catwoman is better at disarming bombs, so why would you not use her? So we are going to run through during editing of the first attempt at To Sink a City, I did write in, like, here's a couple of things that were done incorrectly, like confusing difficult and dangerous terrain. I don't know if I mentioned confusing parkour and mobility, but thankfully the Batman used in that mission and Catwoman both have mobility and parkour of at least level 1, so essentially it's the same thing, but parkour is just used for climbing down things, climbing up things. Mobility is used for traversing dangerous terrain that have the traffic cone marker there. If you didn't catch the first video, I suggest you go watch it because the first 10 minutes were spent explaining here's how the game plays. This time though, with the corrections withstanding that I just mentioned, we're just going to jump straight into playing. So with that, To Sink a City, Batman, Nightwing, Catwoman, they have to stop Bane from blowing up City Hall. Let's do this. So we are going into Hero Turn 1, because heroes go first in this particular scenario. And to go over something which I didn't just mention, the gear for the characters have changed slightly. The back computer that Rebirth Batman had last time, it isn't really relevant. I feel like the computers are a bit of a Trojan horse for this mission. I don't think they need to be targeted. I think going straight for the bombs is the best bet. So this Batman has still taken Batarangs, the Batcape for 1 automatic defense, and this time it's taken a one-time use perforating Batarang, which adds 2 red dice to a ranged attack and then it's gone. Nightwing, he has to come equipped with 2 batons by default. We'll talk about how those work once he's actually smacking someone, which he'll probably be in a second. He's taken a Tranquilizer Dart, an Explosive Batarang, which is one-time use, and then Batarangs, which are infinite use and work the same way as Batman's, and Catwoman still just has her claws. So, who do we want to go first? I feel like recreating the first turn that we did last time as Catwoman is probably her safest bet, but we might get a bit risky with her this time. Also, Nightwing is obviously where Red Hood started, because he's taking Red Hood's place. He has 2 free movement. He does have mobility. He has mobility level 1 and parkour level 2. So he ignores the difficult terrain because it's all level 1. So, let's see. Who does he want to beat up? Let's go with Nightwing. So Nightwing, he will use his free movement to move into this square with this brute. And he's going to punch him. Well, he's going to use his batons, rather. So, let's see. These brutes are 2 armor. Oh, also, totally forgot already. Everybody is obviously active. So they restore just 2 energy cubes from the 5 you're supposed to have in your fatigue zone for this particular mission. Oh, that was another thing done incorrectly last time. When most Batmen, I don't know if it's every single Batman variant available for the game, rest, they're supposed to get back 6, not 5. So that was done wrongly. Anyway, as I was saying, let's do 2 of Nightwing's 3 attacks. So he gets 2 re-rollable orange dice. Also, I looked at the other free dice you got in the all-in pledge, so we will not be running out of dice this time. The batons give 1 yellow re-rollable each. So Nightwing, rather than being like Batman hits hard, Nightwing goes for a lot of lesser hits, but they're re-rollable. So that's everything he's re-rolling against this thug. It is also worth mentioning, his batons have electricity 1. As long as he beats the thing he's attacking's defense, that is true damage that just happens. So let's see what happens. As it happens twice, so you can re-roll these. So this thug is utterly destroyed. He's got 2 automatic defense, so that's 4 coming through against his defense of 2. So automatically the electricity does 2 damage to him. He has 1 health, so he has been dealt with. Nightwing's only allowed to do 1 more physical attack this turn though, and if he wants to move it's going to cost him. Let's see. He could... I feel like maybe going hard on this section early, like unlike what we did last time, might be better. Let's do 1 ranged attack, so that's 1 orange, plus a re-rollable yellow from the Batarangs he's equipped with, and he'll chuck them at this thug. So the yellow is re-rollable. Doesn't need to be. These thugs, oh, that was a 2, I knocked it when I moved it. These thugs, they have just 1 armor. Now that is defendable, but the energy is going to be saved. So that thug is gone. Does Nightwing want to do anything else? He has 4 energy left. Let's wait on him for now. Just for now. So last time we sent Rebirth Batman up here and we attacked this thug, if I remember correctly. Let's send him the other way. So that's going to be 1, 2, but also 3, 4 because it's a drop of 2 to get to there. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but 2 of that comes off of his automatic movement. He has Parkour level 1. Oh, pardon me, sorry, my allergies are terrible today. So you use 1 movement cube to move there. And then, should he just take out that shotgun thug? Yeah, let's try and do that. So he's going to put 2 into ranged. So that is 2 orange plus a re-rollable yellow for his batarangs, because he has the same batarangs equipped. Oh, that's not so good. Oh, wow. He could re-roll the orange. He's going to try and re-roll the orange. So 1 into re-roll. That's more like it. The Shotgun Brute, however, does have 2 defense, so that means only 1 damage is coming through. And the villain is going to try and defend against that by using a defense cube there. A free orange defense. That is a 2. He blocked the damage. That's no good, is it? Well, what else can Batman do? You know what he could do? He could spend 2 cubes to go 1, 2, so his line of sight is broken, so if the Shotgun Brutes activate, he'll have to move towards him to see him. The Shotgun Brutes might not activate, though. They're quite expensive when yeah, they're super expensive. Never mind, they're not activating. I think he'll just wait and spend more cubes next turn. Yeah. Let's go over to Catwoman. So Catwoman is going to try and be braver this time, because last time she hid behind Batman. Let's say she's going to go 1, 2, 3, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 3 automatic defense movement, and she also has Parkour level 3, so she ignores the difficulty of the fall. And she's going to immediately attack the Shotgun Brute that she dropped down in front of with, let's go for 3 yellows, plus her claws give her a unrerollable yellow. So we need 4 of these. Sorry, I'm going to try and move the camera a little bit slower, because that was a little annoying, I feel, last time. So these ones are rerollable, just as well. And then that one, did I roll this one? I didn't roll that one yet. Oof. So that's not really good enough. So she's going to spend a point on a reroll, and reroll 1 of them. Oh, that was a blank. Oh, come on. Well, automatic defense has blocked it. That's not so good, Catwoman. I don't know if you can do anything else. I don't think she can, so I think that's hero turn 1, and they didn't really do as much as they did last time. So, spent cubes. Oh, that goes to the fatigue zone, not the wound zone. They've not been hurt yet. The keyword being yet. And with that, we go to villains, turn 1. So we are over at the villain board. They have all the energy to play with, and they're first just going to spend 1 to activate the good old-fashioned Willem Dafoes, because they can activate and prime the bombs. Now, priming the bombs isn't necessarily that important until closer to the end of the game, but they're so cheap and they start near the bombs, like why wouldn't you, honestly? So this Willem Dafoe is going to go next to this bomb. This Willem Dafoe is going to go next to this bomb, because they have a movement of 2. This Willem Dafoe is already at a bomb, as is this Willem Dafoe. Now technically he could also shoot his Uzi into that square and attack Catwoman, but they all want to try and arm the bombs with complex manipulations of 3 on a orange and a yellow dice. Orange and a white dice, I know what colours are. So let's start with this guy down here. He fails, but a reroll could make it happen. So it's going to be attempted. 1 of the 4 rerolls allowed maximum. No. Okay. This Willem Dafoe will try and prime this bomb. Wow, okay, at least it's not the heroes rolling badly. Or just them. This Willem Dafoe over here in the toilets, going to activate that bomb. No. Now, a double on the white is good because it's a higher chance of success on an orange. Would another reroll be used? Let's go for yes. Let's have both teams doing badly this turn. Orange reroll. It smacked off Batman. I don't know if that should count. That was nothing. And then finally the one up there. That did activate. So that bomb token is gone. It's replaced with an active primed ticking bomb to blow up Town Hall. And that is their turn because they've all activated and they all attempted bombs. All 4 of them did. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So now, that goes on the end of the river. And the thugs are going to activate for 4. And they can use computers to prime bombs with complex thought. So let's see. They've got a movement of 3 as well. So he's going to move to this computer. He is going to move. He would have to move past Nightwing, so it isn't just 1, 2, 3. It would be 1, 2, 3. So he is going to go. Is this 1 square? Or is this 2 squares? Oh, it's 2. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Which I know. Oops, sorry, I wasn't showing the credit. He went up the escalator. He's heading for that computer. This thug is going to go 1 into Catwoman's square, and he's going to attack her because you can't get to a console. So why not? So for their attack, they roll 2 rerollable yellow dice on Catwoman. Can be rerolled. 1 damage on Catwoman. She does not get automatic defense. She's just going to take the hit so that she has more energy cubes to play with next turn. So that is 2 squares on the villain board activated. Thugs go to the end. 1 bomb has been primed. Their energy doesn't regen until the start of their turn, so it goes over to hero, turn 2. So at the upkeep phase of the hero turns, they are all going to stay active, so they all regen 2 energy cubes into their active zone, which is not necessarily a good thing because they might have to rest next turn. And now we decide what we're doing with them. So Catwoman's in a spot of bother. There's no denying that, especially because she's having trouble hitting things. Nightwing's going to be a bit daring, as is his personality, I suppose. So he does ignore level 1 difficulty terrain. So he's going to go 1, 2 into this room. He'll just stand on the flash grenade. And he's going to try and beat up this thug to start with. Now, what's his defusal skill like? Yellow rerollables. That's not great. Okay, but he cleared the way for someone else. So he's going to try and beat up that thug. So let's do 2. So that's 2 rerollable orange plus 2 rerollable yellows from his batons. Oh, he has martial artists as well. Totally forgot. I kept forgetting it for Catwoman last time. Of course Dick Grayson knows martial arts. So these are all rerollable, but that is a perfectly fine roll. So that is 3 plus martial arts for 4. That ain't getting saved. So he is gone. So now Dick is in the train cart, and I kind of want to throw the exploding Batarang at Bane. Because if he could take Bane out super early, that'd be interesting. Should he go for it? He could go really heavy on it and spend all his cubes. I don't know if he wants to go that heavy. Let's say he'll leave 1 for defense because he's going to be resting next turn. So let's say 3 into ranged, and he's using the explosive Batarang, which is a one-time use. So let's add this up. 3 orange die just from his basic re-rolling, or sorry, not re-rolling, ranged attack, and then the explosive Batarang adds on 2 black dice, which could do nothing, but could do 4 damage. Bane's got 6 HP, and 3 automatic armor? 2 automatic armor, I actually thought it was higher. Oh, when he venoms up it probably goes to 3. So none of these are re-rollable. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, Bane has 2 defense, so that is 5 damage coming into Bane. Bane, does he have a defense? He doesn't get like any kind of automatic defense, even though he's a supervillain. He would have to pay. Does he just take the 5 damage? No, he does not. He's going to try and defend some of that damage. Bane will live. Bane ignores 1 more damage. Bane took 4 health, so this is his wound tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more hits and he's dead. Actually, no, hang on. He's at 6 HP and he took 4. Yeah, he has 2 left. Yes, okay, that was correct. So now Dick can do nothing else. But Bane is hurting. And I believe if he venoms up, he loses HP every turn. So he could accidentally kill himself. And these orange dice, we'll put them to the side. So Batman, he's got his 2 free movement. So he's going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to spend 1 to walk in here. So that is spent from here, in there. And he'll punch. He'll punch for 2, so that's 2 red against the Shotgun Brute. Okay, so he has 2 armor, so that means 2 plus martial arts. That is 3 success. That thug is gone. Now, he's going to put 1 into ranged, and he's going to also use up his perforating batarang on the 2 armor brute in the next square. So let's just overwrite the one that got used up for Dick there. So that is 1 orange plus 2 red. None of it is rerollable. And that is just 3 damage. So that's actually only 1 damage. So he is savable, but the villain only has 3 cubes left. Do you save him? I'm going to say no. No to that one. So he is gone. The Batman only has 2 energy left. And not much else to play with. The Willem Dafoes only have 1 armor. He could throw a batarang. Let's throw a batarang and leave him on 1 energy. So a batarang is an orange plus a yellow rerollable for his batarangs on this Willem Dafoe. Do you reroll that, or do you say he takes 1 damage? You say he takes 1 damage. Does that get defended? That's the thing. The villain does not have enough energy. He'll have to go. He will just have to go. So things are looking great down here, which the last time Red Hood almost died down here. Up here, however, Catwoman's in a spot of bother. Now, she has 3 free movement, but she wants to leave that square. Oh, no, she has elusive level... She has elusive level 2. One of these symbols is elusive. I think it's this one. Which means she can ignore 2 menace from the enemy. They're 1 menace each, so she can ignore their presence when trying to escape. So she is going to go 1, 2, 3 into the square with Nightwing. We'll just move him to the side. And she's going to try and disarm this bomb. And then they're all probably going to rest next turn. So she's going to go heavy on it. Spending 3. So that's 3 reds, and she gets +1 automatic success for having the munition skill, demolition skill, whatever it's called. She needs 6. That is 5 plus her 1 bonus for succeeding automatically with whatever that. I think it's called munitions expert. Means that this bomb has been defused. Good job, Catwoman. And with that, their turn ends because they're running out of energy. They're definitely all resting next turn, so the villains are going to get to do a lot of comeback at this point as we move into their turn 2. So first thing to do for the villain is 5 energy. Comes back over, giving them 8 to play with, and 2 is immediately spent on activating the Court of Owls with handguns. They can move 2, they have pistol shots. Oh, I got that wrong last time. This is not the bodyguard skill. It's if there's at least 2 people in the same tile as them, they can't be targeted. I don't remember what the skill is called, but that's what it does. So, this owl can already see down this hall to shoot Batman. He doesn't need to move. This owl can already see Catwoman and the Nightwing, so he's just going to stay there and shoot them. This owl is going to move, and it is 2. Yes. He's going to move 1, 2, and he can see through the orange line. Just means he can see through the windows of the subway car, so he is also going to shoot at them. Potentially nasty considering they don't have many defense cubes left. So, they roll yellow-orange. Let's do the one that's shooting at Batman. He got 1 hit. Batman's automatic defense is an orange die. So let's just see if he defends it. Oh, he did, but he also took out a computer. So Batman is fine. Now, of Nightwing and Catwoman. Nightwing gets an automatic defense dice of a yellow. Catwoman does not. And Catwoman is the best at disarming the bombs. Ergo, they'd both shoot Catwoman. So he and him on Catwoman. Let's start with this one over here. Oh no. 4 damage on Catwoman. She will spend she'll spend 2 energy on defense. 2 energy, 2 orange dice. She blocked 3 of it, so she took 1 damage. Boom. And then the other one shoots at her. Oh, I just realised, sorry, there's another owl in here, so he's definitely coming out and shooting at her as well. That one did 3 damage. She has no defense left. She takes 3 damage. So the other one that just moved out, he's also shooting at Catwoman. Did 1. She can't block it. 1 damage. Very, very nasty. Now, this is also playing on the fact that the villain knows the hero's going to take a rest turn. So, the next square activated is going to be the warning square for 2. But it's not going to be just the reinforcements. It's going to be 5 reinforcements points plus venom injection just for fun. So venom is injected into Bane's body. So you swap out his miniature, put that there. Where did you put... This is his new card. Where do you put his new card? They replace Bane with the new tile and life point miniature. With each subsequent use of this event, the venom... Oh no, you may immediately perform a character. So if you activate the tile and do that again, you get a free action with Bane. Then at the end of this character's activation, he loses 2 life points. So he would actually die if he did this, but he's also going to take out Catwoman, probably, after his activation. So he's going to do it. He's going all out just to kill Catwoman, because then it's much harder to take out the bombs. He's taking one for the team, as it were. So that does also give 5 reinforcement points. So in terms of what's coming back, let's see, 2 brutes are going to come back, and one Willem Dafoe. They're all going to come back. And as far as where they're reinforcing, let's say that 1 brute appears there, 1 brute appears there, and the Willem Dafoe appears there as well. So 2 over there, 1 has joined them there, and that is it. But as we know, as we go into Hero Turn 3, Catwoman is resting, because oh boy does she need to rest. Oh sorry, that should have been moved into her, not that zone, that zone. So when she rests, she gets 5. There's only 4 in her fatigue zone, so actually she heals 1 HP for free just because of the way the rules work. Nightwing has to rest, so he gets 5 back. It's 3, 4, 5. And then Batman has to rest, but he gets 6 back. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can only defend and do rerolls, so it immediately jumps back over to the villain turn 3, and Bane is going to try and smash Catwoman. So we're back over here, villain turn 3. All this energy goes over here, but then 5 of it, that is 4 and 5, comes into their active zone, and Bane will be activating for 3. Let's push Bane down there. So the way Bane works, if a card has 2 attacks listed, you can choose which you do. So you can either do 1 double black die attack, or you can do 3 individual yellow dice attacks. He moves 3 in this form. He can break through walls if he wants to. He has martial artist, but he's going after Catwoman. Simple as that. Because if he kills Catwoman, 1, it'll mean I have to read up on what happens when a hero gets incapacitated, because I don't remember, and 2, it makes the most sense that he would go down taking her out, because she is really, really good at disarming bombs, and he is, as long as they get armed, he doesn't care. So, double black die maximum payout would be 8 damage, and that's if he rolls well, can't re-roll them. Actually no, he totally could, he could use re-rolls. Does he go for this, the hard smack? Because even if he doesn't kill her, he could force her to use all her cubes again, so she can't do anything for another turn. Let's go double black die. Let's do it. So Bane is rolling 2 black dice. He got 4 in a blank. He's going to use a reroll to try and make that 8. He made it 5. That's still pretty bad. So Catwoman has to defend against 5 damage. No, sorry, 6. 6 damage because he has martial artist. 6 damage. And she has 5 health left. Well, she's going to have to go all in on defense. So the most defense she can do is 4 orange. 4 orange against 6 damage. She actually blocked it. Amazing. About time she rolled well. So that unfortunately means that Bane is wasted his turn. As per the Venom injection rules, when he's injected, he takes 2 health at the end of his turn. So he's actually at 0 and is removed. Now this actually also gives us a chance to show what happens when a tile is neutralized. And when it's neutralized, that just means that everything from that tile on the board is gone. So if you take out all the henchmen of a certain type, or in the case of a supervillain, you knock the supervillain out, it flips to a broken, busted side, and it stays on the river. Now, if the villain player is willing to spend 2 energy from their maximum, in other words, 2 energy just goes away forever, it will never regen, it's not part of this cycle anymore, you can remove a tile from the river. You can actually choose to do that once per game regardless of whether it's neutralized or not for the same cost. So Bane is going to be taking up a space on there despite being unconscious, unless 2 energy is willing to be spent to remove him from the river entirely. For now, because he's on the end, it doesn't really matter, but that is a cost that will have to be considered. Now, there is still a very good chance of Catwoman getting killed, as per the next activation, which is 2 on the shotgun brutes. Which, honestly, they should have been activated first, because then Bane would have been 1 cheaper, but too late now. So this shotgun brute can presumably, actually maybe you can't see in there, there's no orange line there. Huh. Well, this one can definitely see, so if he moves here, he can see Catwoman. If he moves out here, he can see Catwoman. There is no orange line here, so I'm pretty sure he cannot see, so he's going to move 1 and shoot Batman in the back. Simple as that. So for their attacks, they are all rolling a single black die. So let's do this one, shooting Batman. Nothing. This one, shooting Catwoman. 4 damage. She has no defense left. She just takes 4 damage. It comes from here first. So she actually still has 1 surviving HP. This shotgun brute will shoot Catwoman. He got her. 4 damage. She can't handle it. She is unconscious or incapacitated or whatever. So that is a very productive turn for them. And now I'm going to have to open up this rulebook and see what happens when a hero has nothing left. So with the rulebook read up, when a hero is incapacitated, it simply means that when their turn rolls around, they must rest because they have nothing else to do. So the heroes can't really die, but they can be kept in a perpetual state of having to rest if people keep shooting her, essentially. So we are moving into hero turn 4. Catwoman must rest, so she does regen 5 HP, which is her resting bonus. Nightwing is going to go active, which means he only regens 2, but that's fine because he's back to essentially what he started the game with. Batman is also going active because they need to do some stuff and takes 2 energy. So there's no one in that bomb tile with Batman, so he is going to use his free movement to walk right into it, and he is going to try and disarm that bomb with a complex... It is complex manipulation. Sorry, I need to come over. The scenario rules are over here. To neutralize a bomb, manipulation. Yeah. So his manipulation is only orange dice, and he can only do 3. He does have the munitions expert skill though. He's going to go all in on it then. 3 orange. So that's 3, plus the munitions skill is 4. He will try a reroll on 1 orange die. I don't think he can reroll either. So that failed, unfortunately. Well, what else do you do? Well, he'll throw a Batarang. He'll throw a double orange Batarang with a rerollable yellow thrown in against the Willem Dafoe there, because they're pretty cheap on the bar, or on the river, sorry. So the yellow is rerollable. Oh, it's one of those kind of games, is it? So no damage because his automatic armor defends against that. Batman's got 3 energy left. He's going to wait. As for Dick, he needs to help. So, does he have elusive? No, he does not. That's okay. Dick will move for 1. He'll attack this L for, say, 2. So that would be 2 orange rerollable, 2 yellow rerollable for his electrical batons. So this is entirely rerollable. Good grief. Entirely rerollable, and thank goodness it is. That's still not good enough because L's have automatic defense of 2. Oh man. He'll try again. Spend 2 more, do the exact same attack. Better. That's better. Alright, so automatic defense of 2 on the owl, which means it does 2 plus 1 for martial artist. That is 3 damage. That owl is getting taken out because the villain also is having an energy deficit. So they can see into this room. The Willem Dafoes are cheap, the owls aren't. The thugs are. So let's say Dick is gonna... Should he use his tranquilizer dart now that Bane's gone? Tranquilizer dart does no damage incidentally, but it works in the same way as electricity, whereas as long as you beat the defense, it automatically does 4 poison damage, which will take out any thug, essentially. I don't know if there's a thug with more than 4 health, I think it's only supervillains. Yeah, let's do it, let's try and... Well, does he only need 1? He needs to beat 2 defense on just an orange die. No, he's going to have to use 2. 2 orange die, he's using up his tranquilizer dart on the owl. He just needs to beat 2. Use a reroll. He did not beat 2. It got wasted. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible turn of events. Does Batman want to do anything else before he stops his turn? No, he's gonna wait. And that means we're going over to villain's turn 4. This is going terribly for all involved. So even though their boss is gone, they're still on track to be winning. So the villains, regen 5, that is 3, 4, 5, and now they get to make a decision about who they activate. And there is still bombs to prime, and the Willem Dafoes are the ones to prime it because they need to do manipulations. So that's going to be 2 on the Willem Dafoes, pushing the bar down. He is just going to stay where he is to try and arm that bomb. Well, I may as well move him closer to the bomb so it's obvious what he's doing. He is going to prime that bomb. This one is going to come out here. Did they move 2? They moved 2. And he's going to shoot Catwoman. This one is going to move just 1. Well, actually, he could move up here. No, he's going to move over here, but then it's difficult terrain, so he can't move anymore. He's on his way to shoot Catwoman as well. It's a hobby they have. And yeah, that's it. So let's quickly cover the one that's going to shoot Catwoman, which is this guy over here. For shooting attacks, they roll 2 re-rollable white dice. So that's not too bad. Re-rollable. So they did 2 damage to Catwoman. She is going to take the 2 damage. Like that. So now, it's an orange and a white die for this one to arm this bomb. Looking for 3. He did not get it. Will a reroll be used? No. The one in the bathroom's up there. Will a reroll be used? Yes. Yes for that one. Yes to try for 3. No? Okay. So therefore, we're back over to the board to activate someone else. Put the thugs on the board. Done. So actually, let's activate the thugs. They're all called thugs, but some of them are elite and some of them aren't. So these are the ones that need to activate bombs via Compure. He's already at a Compure. He's going to do it. This guy up here, he can move 3, so he's going to move to that Compure. Right, sorry, can't quite see. Right up there. It's going to try and activate that Compure. This one is just going to walk in there and guard that bomb, because it seems like what they would do. So, to activate via Compure, that is a 1 rerollable white die and a yellow dice. Also looking for 3. Let's start with this guy here. He got it. So he can choose a bomb to activate. He's going to choose this one up here, because it's far away from trouble. Then this thug at the end there, he also is going to do this. It's only a rerollable white, so that's not possible. So he has not done it. But that is 2 bombs primed, and that's the minimum required for a Bane victory. Pardon me, if the heroes do not defuse enough. And that is 2 activations for them. So this goes back over here. And it is over to heroes turn 5. They are running out of time. Remember, the heroes only have... Well, the heroes have 2 more turns left after this turn. The villains only have 2 more turns. Catwoman... Oh goodness. Just got so many guns pointed at her. She has to go active just to get out of there. So she's only going to regen 2 energy cubes out of her wounds, but that's okay. Nightwing is also going to go active just because he needs to leave that area so he stops getting shot as well. And then Batman is going to stay active and do 2 energy cubes as well. So, first things first, Batman's immediately going to try and defuse that bomb again. He's going all in. So that is 3 orange. He needs a 6, and he gets 1 automatic success. He's going to have to use a reroll on that last. A reroll on this. Yes, he got it even without the munitions. So that is disarmed. That bomb is gone. Put it on his card. Put it on his utility belt. Yeah, he's wearing it like a dress. That leaves him with 1 energy cube. He hasn't moved yet. So you know what he can do? He'll move into this square with this thug. His fist will connect with the thug's hat for extra damage. Now because of the menace index he can't just walk past them. So he's going to leave his turn there. Now, what is on the ground here again? Stun grenade. I might have to double check how stun grenades work, because I think picking up an item that's on the floor is an automatic manipulation. Automatic just means you still pay 1 energy to do it out of your max for the turn, but it just happens. You don't roll anything, you do it. So, let's do Nightwing instead for now. 2 free movement. 1, 2. Hi fellas. So he does also have, what other skills does he have? He has combo and counter attack. If someone hits him in melee, he has a chance to hit back. If he takes out an enemy, I believe he can bleed over to someone else. So he is probably going to hit a thug there, and Catwoman is going to pick up that stun grenade. I'm going to go double check the rules for both those things, for combo strike and stun grenades. Alright, let's see if we can do this right. So to pick up the stun grenade, Catwoman would have to do an automatic manipulation. To throw a grenade, if you have a grenade type item, such as the stun grenade, you have to roll a complex manipulation equal to the number of towers you want to throw. She wants to throw them 2. So that means in total she basically needs to spend 3, she needs to get 3 from a complex manipulation. So there's 1 for her free picking up the grenade. Boom. She's going to spend 2 to throw it. Now if this fails and doesn't get the 2 required, doesn't matter, it did. It would have landed where, like say a 1 had been rolled, it would have landed there. A 0 presumably just lands at your feet because you've messed up. So what the stun grenade does is it does a explosion level 3 in the tile in which you threw it, which turns this tile into dangerous terrain level 3. So that means any model walking into it has to do a dangerous terrain check, and models that are in it when it happens also roll yellow dice equal to the number of levels of the dangerous terrain and take that many wounds. So this brute, he just took 4 damage and died. The owl, well, fell unconscious. He only took 1, he lived, his armor protected him. Willem Dafoe. He took 2, they have 1 armor, yes. So he's also gone. And that is the stun grenade used up. As far as I can tell, because it's not a smoke grenade, a fire grenade, ice, electricity, etc., there's no lasting effect, it's just that turn. If I'm wrong about that, please do correct me, I'm not 100% sure. The bit on explosions is very, very badly written. So anyway, she hasn't moved yet, and she gets 3 movement. She was going to run, but she can't really afford to, can she? Let's see. She's going to go for those bombs. She's got them. But how can she when she's almost dead? Huh. She's going to go... Well, hang on. She could go... She ignores the difficult terrain. Oh, but she can't walk through that square because I think until the end of his turn it's dangerous. Arg. Arg. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, she can't do that. She's going to move 1, 2, 3 to that square, ignoring the dangerous terrain. She isn't touching it. She doesn't need to roll for wounds. And that's all she's doing. So yeah, Nightwing is going to do an attack. He's going to attack the owl for... Let's go for it. Let's go for 3. So if he succeeds in neutralizing the owl, which is going to be 3 orange rerollables, 2 yellow from his batons, he can then attack another henchman in the same square equal to the level of his combo skill, which is 2, ignoring any weapon bonuses, so it doesn't use the batons, it would just be 2 orange dice. Well, let's see if he can actually take out this owl first. Oh, thank goodness for rerolls. The dice rolls today have not been kind. So that is just 2 successes. Villain has 3 energy cubes left to play with. Not good enough. That owl is gone. So a free hit on the Willem Dafoe because he has less armor than the other guy. And that is tier 2 he's got. So 2 orange rerollables. Good enough. 2 armor.
he is gone. There's still a Willem Dafoe on the table, though. I do enjoy calling them that. There's nothing else for the heroes to do, though. So all their energy cubes into their fatigue zone. Nightwing has nothing left in the tank. And we go over to villains. Turn 5. Their second last turn. So we're over at the villains. They get 5 energy. That was 4. There's 5. And the first thing they're going to activate for just 1 is the brutes. That gets done down there. And they're going to go try and punch people, I think. So this brute, you might as well just try and punch Nightwing and stay where he is. This brute, how much do they move? They move 3. So that would be 1, 2 because it's difficult. And then 3. To there. That one's going to stay where he is because he wants to guard the bomb by having his menace index there, I guess. So we're just going to roll for this one. So they roll 2 white and a yellow, no rerolls. And he's going to be going against Nightwing. Ooh, he did well. He did 4 damage. Nightwing has no defense. Oh, sorry, he gets a bonus. He gets an automatic yellow defense. So he blocked 1, so he did take 3 damage though. Boom, boom, boom. Now he does also have the counter-attack skill. I'm going to have to check that real quick. So for counter-attack you get 3 yellow dice equal to the level. He's combo or counter-attack level 2, so that's 2 yellow dice, no modifiers. Well, I would presume he would get martial arts, but it doesn't matter because he whiffed. Of course he did, because that's the way this has been going. So, the other thing being activated by the villains, as we put this card at the end of the river, is the warning card to get 5 reinforcement points, and that costs 2. And that's going to be a Shotgun Brute, and a Willem Dafoe. And they are all going to appear in this square here, and cause problems for trying to defuse a bomb that's in there. Because why wouldn't they? And that's it for the villain's turn. So it's over to hero turn 6, their second last turn. Catwoman is resting. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. She gets 5 back on a rest, so there's 3 and 2 of her damage. Nightwing is also gonna rest. He gets back 5. And surprise, surprise, Batman is gonna rest and he gets back 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it for the hero turn 6. It's the last villain turn. So, all over there, and then 5, so that's 3 plus 2, comes over here. And they're just wanting to cause as much damage as possible. So they're going to activate the owls for 1, because 2 of them can shoot Catwoman. It makes the most sense, because they're dirt cheap. So the 2 that are there. Also, I've been forgetting they get 1 automatic success on range, so she might have died even quicker when she was over there. Apologies if I missed that. So they roll 1 yellow, 1 orange. The first one, plus 1 automatic success, that is 3 damage. She will block 2. She took 1 damage. Nothing left to go in there, so I believe it comes immediately from there. And then the other one will shoot her for 2 damage. She'll spend 1 on defense. Nope. So she took 2 damage. That's the way it goes. And then again, to cause the most damage possible, for 2 the shotgun brutes will activate and they will shoot. Oh sorry, the owl should be on the end of the... There we are. Because there's already 2 bombs primed, so it doesn't matter that there's a third one that isn't primed, because if the game ends with 2 primed, Bane wins. And it looks like that might happen. Those 2 shotgun brutes, shooting a Nightwing, they get a bonus success, I believe, for point blank, which is what they have there. That one over there is just going to shoot Catwoman. So 1 black die. Let's do the one that's shooting Catwoman first. 4 damage, of course, yes, quite, yeah, yes. Let's do 2 orange for defense. She blocked 2 and took 2, so those immediately come from there, because you take from their fatigue first, then you take from around, and then and only then you take from your health, or your energy zone. So she lived, not well, but she lived. These 2, shooting Nightwing, first one, nothing, second one, 5 with the automatic success. I think point blank is plus 1 automatic success if you're shooting in the same tile. 5 damage Nightwing. Let's do defense, 2 orange, so that's 2 orange plus his automatic yellow. He blocked 1, he took 4 damage. 2. And that's it for the villains. So villains do not get a turn 7 in this scenario because it ends at the end of hero turn 7. So this is the turn that matters, and they need to defuse 2 bombs. I don't think that's possible, but I'm going to pause for a second here and see if we can work out how this might be possible. Oh, first of all though, everyone has to go active. Even if they have barely anything left, they have to go active. Because it's the last turn, so they might as well. Let's see what can happen. We need a Batman moment here. So it all comes down to this. Nightwing is going to have to try and clear as many hired goons as possible so that Batman's just going to use his free movement. Boom, he's in the square. He has free movement of 2, the menace index cancels 1, he moved 1, it's fine. Nightwing needs to clear some of these thugs out so Batman has an easier time attempting to disarm that bomb. 3 of the 4 hired goons here have 2 automatic defense. The Willem Dafoe has 1. So first of all, he's going to do 2, and he's going to be attacking the brute right in front of him. So that's 2 orange plus 2 yellow for his batons, all re-rollable. Martial arts. Come on. Nah, okay, this is good, this is good. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2 true damage from his batons. That thug is gone. Thanks to Combo Strike, he immediately gets 2 free orange dice against another person in the same tile. He will do it on the Willem Dafoe. He got 2, the Willem Dafoe has armor of 1, however that would definitely be attempted to be saved. Because it makes the most sense. It was saved. So, he will then spend another 3 for 3 orange, 2 yellow into one of the shotgun brutes. All re-rollable. More than enough. Amazing. Okay. Shotgun brute. Gone. He will combo strike into the Willem Dafoe again. He did 2. Again, automatic defense of 1. Another die will be spent on a defense roll. It's got to get at least 1. It did. Okay. So that was all Nightwing could do. Now, for Batman's attempted disarming, the most cubes he can spend is 3. He is going to spend them, so I'm just going to put them there because obviously he's going to attempt it. So that's what he's left to play with. So, he's going to do all 3 of his maximum he can do in a turn, physical attacks, on the... Might as well do it on the Willem Dafoe, because the Willem Dafoe is easier to take out, because Nightwing's Menace Index cancels whoever is left over. So you hit the Willem Dafoe for technically 3 after you take that away because of martial arts. The Willem Dafoe is gone. So, Batman, you have 3 orange die. You need to get 6 to disarm this bomb that isn't even armed yet, but whatever. Well, you can spend 2 on rerolls. Wait, he has the munitions skill, so maybe you should only reroll 1. Because technically he's on 4 right now. How many chances out of 2 does this have? 2 chances out of 2. Yeah, he'll just spend, well, again, it doesn't really matter. This just needs to reroll into a 2 because he has the munitions skill. I saw it, but it didn't work, and I'm fairly certain you can't reroll a reroll. So that is probably game right there, but let's see what Catwoman can do anyway. She can ignore menaces of up to 3 people, so she can just go 1, 2, 3, and she's in there. And I believe she ignores them as well, because again, she has elusive. So she just needs to try and disarm that bomb. She's gonna, at her maximum, 4 reds. 1 more. She needs a complex of 6. 2, 4, 6, plus 7, because she has munition skill. So she did actually disarm that bomb. But the mission is now over. Oh wait, there's only 1 primed bomb on the board. We need to check the victory conditions. So if we look over here, at the end of game turn 7, it ends. Victory conditions. The heroes have prevented the building from collapsing if fewer than 2 bombs are on the board. They haven't done that, there is 2 bombs on the board. The villain wins if 2 or more bomb miniatures are on the board. There are, but only one of them is primed. Now actually, it doesn't say that they need to be primed. Sorry, that was my mail coming through the door, give me a fright. It doesn't say they need to be primed. But that doesn't make any sense, because why bother priming them if it doesn't count towards you winning? I feel like this has been poorly written. Because if they're just... Oh no, it does say bomb miniatures, sorry. It specifically does say bomb miniatures. What they should have said is if there is 2 or more primed bombs on the board, just to remove all ambiguity. There is only one primed bomb on the board, so this match is actually a draw. So Gotham City Chronicles remains an exceptionally fun game to play, and that just shows you how the mission can play out totally differently if you bring in different heroes to use different strategies. If the dice gods hate you, maybe you're just having an off day. So we are going to move on from Tsinka City. We're going to be going to Ace Chemicals next time, where Penguin and Dr. Death are teaming up, and some heroes, new heroes, have to try and stop them, as well as also cure the Dr. Death virus, whatever you want to call it. So we'll be seeing a new board that will hopefully show up a little bit better on camera as well. There probably was mistakes, it's very easy to forget little things as you play, especially when there's lots of iconography to remember. But hopefully for the most part it was done correctly, and more importantly, you enjoyed watching. Close one, it's a draw. Next time, different map. Thank you for watching, please do remember to show your support, and until that next time, ta for now.